Good morning. My name is Bob Gersh, and I'm a reverse mortgage specialist at iReverse Home Loans. And today I'd like to, for a moment, touch upon the topic of the telephone. It's a great instrument, goes both ways. You can make phone calls, you can hear people, but you know what? Nobody jumps out. No one jumps out and attacks you when you're on the phone. Worst case, you can just hang the phone up. But at the same time, you have the opportunity to be able to make a phone call, ask questions, and get some answers and get some help if help is needed. What I'm talking about specifically is yesterday. I get my newspaper in the morning, I open the door, it's hopefully there. Sometimes the newspaper people just throw it someplace and I have to go find it. But when I find it, there's a section, and it starts off the business section, then goes to the employment section, and then goes to the auction section. It's interesting how those three are connected. Usually you're reading about the economy and about the job situation, then you're looking and trying to see what's there in jobs, and unfortunately then you get to the auction section. And I was going through the auction section, which I do periodically, and there's a bunch of homes and neighborhoods that I'm aware of, and I'm looking at the properties. So I just went onto the computer and said, let me check this out. Who owns this home? So I checked out the address, and in 2 out of 2 cases that I looked at, the folks were 65 and older. Well, as I typically would do, I picked up the phone and I called the phone numbers of those people. Unfortunately, disconnected. No phone. Well, that's a real tough situation because what I was going to speak to them about, and so what I figured is that I could speak to the rest of everyone about, and you could pass the word on to those that may be in that situation and may be having difficulty paying their mortgage, paying their bills, have a home, want to stay in that home, and are 62 and older. We have programs which we can talk about, and we have other professionals we work with so that we can try to find the best option for you, and so we don't find that you've just disconnected your phone and potentially you've left the property. If you really want to stay in the property or look at your best options, we'd like to talk to you. And again, nobody on this other end of the phone jumps out at you. It's a phone call, that's all it is, and you might be surprised that there may be some good answers at the other end. To reach us on our phone, it's 781-202-7475, and we're available during the evening, during the weekends, during the days, to be able to speak to you and give you some good information about ways that you could be able to look at your cash flows coming in, your money going out, what bills you can afford to pay, can't pay, and some potential solutions. And again, our specialty is with reverse mortgages, but that may or may not be the solution for you, but at least we can talk about some solutions and we can refer you to others that may be able to help along with us. So that's my suggestion, that's my idea. And again, this interesting vehicle, the phone, it's very upsetting to me when people have disconnected their phone and aren't available to get the message, and I can't get the message across to them. So hopefully you can reach out to your neighbors, friends, relatives that may be in a position where they may need some additional assistance or advice, or if you need some assistance and advice. Again, the phone is a great tool, 781-202-7475, and we'd be more than pleased to speak to you, no cost or obligation, to go over your situation or just answer some questions for you, and hopefully we can avert the situation that I ran into Sunday in the future, and maybe one of these days when I look at this auction section there won't be any, and or at least those that are seniors who want to stay in their home won't be listed there, and their phones will not be disconnected, and help can be on your way. So let's talk about it together. Give us a call, and have a good rest of the week. Thank you.